What's up, guys? This is Sim with Vengeance, and I am back here with another NCAA Football 14 UAB Blazers Dynasty. And today, your 5-3 UAB Blazers are at home taking on the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. This is a pretty good team. We faced them last year. Yeah, we beat them pretty badly, but I do believe they had a lot of injuries last year, so they kind of just we didn't play them at full strength. But this year, they have a brand new team, brand new coach, brand new face of like the whole team, and this team has gotten a little bit better. So they're making improvements as well. But if you guys are enjoying the series, make sure you guys drop a like and all that good stuff. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And we're gonna get into some recruiting now. We're gonna focus on the offensive line, the big men up front, on offense and defense, and even on special teams too. We're focusing on some kickers. We already know we can get some wide receivers. We have Chris Jones, who's only a sophomore, who can come in and provide us for another few years. So I'm not worried about the quarterback position just yet, especially with how young our quarterback is. So wide receivers, I'm trying to get running backs, but we still have Lemon and Brown for another year, so they're not going anywhere just yet. So I'm not worried about them. So next year we're gonna have to focus on running backs and even quarterbacks. You see, we did not get Broussard, but we did get Kevin Downing, a 70 overall defensive end. That's gonna be pretty sweet coming out. We're probably going to redshirt him and try and get him to play for like another year or so. I have no idea how that's going to play out. But anyway, I know you guys said something about Dan Mullins. We redshirted him as a freshman, but look at you guys. You guys wanted him to play, and now he's playing. He's actually been providing in the finest of work, but his overall isn't quite up there. But I guess I can't complain. The defense has been playing extremely well. The offense has been playing extremely well. You take a look at the top 25 now. Miami and Oregon are number 1 and 2. Pretty close to see who's number 1 and who's number 2, with the first place votes being only 3 votes apart. But you see, even UCF up there at 6-0 at number 12 in the nation. You got it round out the top 25. You got USC at 5-3, ranking at number 25. Something I'm not really a fan of teams that are barely hanging around 500 and in the rankings. Like, I still don't think we're worthy of being near the top 25. So yeah, we may be undefeated in conference play, but we have yet to show up against any big-time opponents like the Alabama game or the Washington game where we got blown out of the water. But anyway, we're going to get on with this game against the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Hopefully we can clinch our bowl bid today, go up to 6-3, and finish out the season strong, and hopefully get our first bowl bid since 2004. I will see you in the game.
Hi everybody, Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. The Blazers have not only put together a nice winning streak, they're starting to play at a much higher level, and they've energized their entire campus. Now the question is, will they be able to handle everybody on campus, patting them on the back, telling them how good they are, and telling them how they expect a big win in this one? Thanks for checking out the pregame show. NCAA college football action coming up next with Brad and Kirk on the call. David and I will see you at halftime.
We're here at UAB Stadium taking on the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, as we're trying to go to 6-3. They're trying to get to 5-3. One more win and we can clinch our bowl bid. Last year we finished out 6-6 and we didn't get a bowl bid. We didn't get a bowl game. We got the bowl bid, but not the game. We didn't get one. I was hoping last year when we did, we got the we would have gotten at least the December 15th bowl, but we didn't even get that, and we ended up sitting at home during bowl season. So hopefully this time around UAB can put up a nice little bowl bid and try and finish out the season strong. I'm not talking January bowls just yet. We still have a long way to go before we even get that. But to have something like, I don't know, maybe somewhere near New Year's Eve, maybe somewhere near in between Christmas and New Year's Eve, that would be a sweet bowl, wouldn't it? and we can all be happy, UAB Blazers fans here. And you see Devin Lemon for a pickup of 20 on the ground. That's pretty nice right there. The ground game has been pretty effective over the past few weeks. I hope to keep that continuing on as Jones looks over the middle, caught, but Irvin just not getting the end zone. But he does get the first down due to forward progress. So that's pretty nice right there. We're down at like the half-yard line as UAB's offense continuing to provide a spark. Handoff up the middle. Keith Brown, touchdown UAB. Way to start off the game with a nice touchdown. 7-0. I like the start. We just got to play good defense like we have been over the past few weeks. But this Western Kentucky team is no joke. Yes, it turns out right here that we are just swarming to the ball early on in the first quarter. And Roberson probably got the benefit of the doubt on that one. We'll say he got the benefit of the doubt on that play. But now here on a 1st and 10, here's Roberson again, over to the right side, caught by Graves, gets the first down, pick up a 15 yards. And Western Kentucky, hey, they can move the ball too. Just because our defense has been good doesn't mean their offense isn't, doesn't know what to do. But we do stop him right there. Andrew Cooper not going anywhere. They do have a really good running game, which surprises me, which we stopped them already for that big loss there on 3rd down. And you see Chris Jones taking off running again. He has been providing a huge spark in the run game as well. Yeah, we don't have one top-tier running back that we could say he's our guy. He's going to be getting us 1,000 yards a year, but we do have a solid run game now. I've figured out a way to, make sure that we can get rushing yards and we can leave the defense guessing on play actions even. So it's all about consistency and mixing it up a little bit in the run game. That's all I have to do for myself. And that's not like the Iowa Dynasty where I could just run it up the gut with Mark Wiseman and he could get like 7-8 yards at a time. It's not like that. But anyway, we are moving the ball down the field once again. Here in the second quarter, it's still 7-0. Here's Chris Jones scrambling out of the pocket, trying to find Irvin, and he gets it in the end zone. It may not have looked at first sight, but they did review it, and it is a touchdown. He did get that 1 foot in. It's now 14-0 UAB. And now here early on in the second quarter, we are doing pretty good, but not until this point where we just kind of shot ourselves in the foot. And that's going to be a first down for Western Kentucky. Not something I was really happy about right there, where we just kind of like, oh, hey, let's just jump off sides and tackle the center, the guy with the ball. And this one off to Simmons. Simmons getting past the 50-yard line, down for about a pickup of 11 yards near the 45-yard line. And Western Kentucky moving the ball down the field. Something that they have gotten. They're a pretty high prolific offense. They could put up points in a hurry. And the reason that they're 4-3 is because their defense isn't really that good either. They put themselves in the big situation holes. They put themselves in big holes early on in the game, and sometimes they just can't recover, like this one right now. So here is Roberson again, drops back, looking to the right side. He's gonna take off running, takes it off for a first down, and he's gonna slide feet first, like they should, it's a baseball slide. That's all you gotta do, baseball slide. Don't slide head first. At least Roberson's doing something that RG3 could never do, and that's slide. But he does slide again and gets the first down. So, Western Kentucky, this is something that drives me nuts about this game sometimes. It's probably me because of my defensive schemes, but when the quarterback just constantly takes off running, it just drives me insane. And I'm pretty sure it drives you guys nuts too. And I'm trying my best to stop it, but you see right there, they do get the touchdown pass right there, making it 14-7. And now we're going near halftime, just about under 2 minutes to go here. 3rd down and 4. Jones looking, scrambling out to his right a little bit. Gets the completion. Nope, he dropped it. So that's a momentum killer. So now Western Kentucky gets the ball once again. 2nd down and 5 here. The minute 37 to go here in the second quarter. Can they put up another touchdown before halftime? We'll find out. Roberson dropping back. Gets it a little bit to the left and the right. He's kind of got happy feet, but he gets it off to Cooper. Down to the sideline, down to the 10, the 5, and he's down at like the 2. Gain of 58 on the play. And where's the defense on that one? I have no idea. We'll just have to get it next time, I guess. Roberson again, left side. That one could have been intercepted, but it wasn't. So Kevin Pollard gets a 6-yard touchdown, making it 14-all nearing halftime. 38 seconds to go in the half. Can we put up a touchdown or at least a field goal? That would be pretty nice. So 1st and 10 again. Jones looks, throws it deep, and it's caught by Lee Williams down the field, down to the 20-yard line, or 22-yard line. And we're getting near the red zone here. We got still plenty of time left, 2 timeouts. We have nothing to worry about. 2nd down and 10 here, 23 ticks left. Jones, again, looking over the middle. Weiss, and he gets it in the end zone for the touchdown. It's making it 21-14 going into halftime. Here we go, 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 16 here for the Hilltoppers. They got the wide receiver in motion onto the left, and now he's in the slot. Here's Roberson looking for the screen pass, caught by Cooper, and Cooper's going to get the first down on a 2nd and long, and a lot more, as he's pushing his way down past the midfield to the 35 to the 30, and he's pushed out of bounds after a huge pickup on 2nd and 16. So first play, first down and 10, next play. Simmons in motion, handoff to play action to Cooper, and this one's caught by James, and that's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So UAB is kind of struggling here ever since the first quarter, where they kind of held them to only 20 yards in the first quarter. Everything's just been falling apart since. And now it's 3rd down and 7. Roberson looks, has time, and this one is going to be caught for a touchdown, and that's going to make it 21-all here in the 3rd quarter. So damn, our defense has been struggling. Our offense has been doing all right, but you know, it can't be all offense. Has to be some defense involved. You know, and our offense has been playing good up to this point, and our defense has been kind of just lackluster. So 2nd down and 5 here. Here's Roberson again. Looks, left side, caught. Nice feet work right there. Nice footwork. Feet work. He has to use 2 feet on that one, so I call it feet work. So now, again, 2nd and 4. Roberson, again, taking off running, taking it inside the 15-yard line. So now the Blazers are just falling apart in the seams, it seems like. Not at the right time to fall apart either. Right when we're about to win our 6th game of the season and possibly get a bowl berth, we're falling apart. So here's Roberson again, dumping it off. Touched up, nope, he almost got it. It's shoelace tackle right there. I like it. Way to save the tackle. Way to save the touchdown right there. So 3rd down and goal here for Roberson. Hand off to Cooper, and Cooper's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown, 28-21 now. Western Kentucky has scored a lot of points, 28 points here since the 2nd quarter started. So we have been struggling to even maintain anything on defense. So we got to bounce back, right? There's still plenty of time left. We still have a whole 4th quarter to play. Jones again looking over the middle of Weiss, past midfield, pick up of 16 yards. And now the offense starting to click again. We just cannot turn the ball over. Here's Jones again looking over to the left side, caught by Weiss again, down near the 30-yard line. Another pickup of 16. And now the 4th quarter just beginning. Here's Jones on a 3rd and long, looking deep, and this one's intercepted by Mitchell. And Mitchell's going to take this one to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, and he's taken down there. That's a bad throw right there. Now the defense really has to step up and make a play. Can they do it? They haven't done so much since the 2nd quarter started, so it's been kind of shaky. So off to Cooper again on 3rd and 9, and we push him out of bounds a couple yards short of the first down. So good defensive stand right there. I like it. But can the offense respond and carry the momentum and get the touchdown to try and tie this game up? But nope, we can't. The defense is right there on that read option. We tried to sneak it past him on 3rd and short, but it didn't work. But we're going to go for it on 4th down since there's not much time left. Here's Jones scrambling for his life, and he's going to take it 1st down and a lot more past midfield. And he's down at about the 49-yard line in Western Kentucky territory. So the ball is just playing back and forth at this point. We haven't yet to decide. This game's far from over. So we got to just continue to fight, continue to push the ball down the field, and make smart throws. Because last time we had the ball, we did not make a smart decision. Now, did we? So the ball's being put down the field. Weiss is getting yards. As always, Weiss is probably the best receiver we have on this team. Underneath this time to Lemon, and Lemon gets a 1st down, pickup of 10 yards, and now we're inside here with a 4th and goal with under 2 minutes to go here. Jones looks, trying to find somebody open, and he can't even get it to the guy right there. And now it's a turnover on downs. So 3rd down and 10 here for Roberson and the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Looking for the screen pass, but the defense is right there, and I thought I could have got a safety, but no, did not get the safety. And now it's 4th down and 11. We're going to get the ball back. Now, I do show this punt for a very specific reason. We were behind midfield. We were in our own territory when the ball first came in our hands. And actually, I think we were just past Western Kentucky territory. We got to pick up a 20 on that punt return. But we do get great field position to start off this drive with 53 seconds to go. Jones off to Weiss down inside the 10. Pickup of 19 on the play. And it's 1st and goal. The clock keeps on ticking away here with just 49 seconds to go. Jones again to Weiss. Touchdown UAB. Tie game. Could we be going to overtime? We'll find out here shortly. And here comes Western Kentucky on their first play of the drive. Looking for that screen pass like always. They've been using that quite a lot lately. And Bates hits the ball loose. Cunningham picks it up, and he is gone. Touchdown, UAB. What in the world is going on, ladies and gentlemen? You know, Western Kentucky still has plenty of time left. 2 timeouts. Roberson taking off running, and he gets it past midfield. First down, Western Kentucky. That was a huge play defensively, but man, we still have plenty of football left to play. And now down to a couple more plays here. Roberson take it down for the sack, and this one's gonna be called for a timeout here. And with just 3 seconds to go, can they get their prayers answered on 4th and 4? Definitely the last play of the game. Here's Roberson. Steps up, throws to the end zone, and it's batted away. UAB escapes with a win. They robbed, like literally robbed, highway robbery of Western Kentucky. This one looked like it was going to be Western Kentucky's game to win, but they couldn't hold on. And UAB wins. UAB won. Great game. 5 wins in a row for us. That's quite impressive. Can we finish off the season strong, though? Who knows? Next week we take on, I do believe, Old Dominion. They're a pretty bad team. They're about, I think they only have 1 win on the year. And then we have Southern Miss afterwards. So this will be quite an interesting way to end the season. We're 6-3 now. Hopefully we can finish the season strong. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys drop that like. It really means a lot. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more videos. I know you guys like seeing this, so I'm going to bring it to you guys. And of course, as always, my name is Sin with Vengeance, and you guys have been the most amazing fans as always for even clicking on the video and showing your support. And until next time, I am out. Peace.